Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Audi SQ5 Prestige, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Audi SQ5 is a performance compact crossover that was last redesigned in 2018. For 2020, it gets no changes of note. It competes primarily with the BMW X3 M40i, the Jaguar F-PACE S, the Mercedes-AMG GLC 43, and the Porsche Macan S. The Audi SQ5 features a turbocharged 3-liter V6 engine that makes 349 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. It pairs with a slick-shifting 8-speed automatic transmission and standard Quattro all-wheel drive. The system is potent enough to hit 60 miles an hour in 5.1 seconds. The 2020 Audi SQ5 also comes with a sport-tuned suspension and beefy performance brakes. The SQ5 returns 19 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 miles to the gallon on the highway, and 21 miles to the gallon mixed driving with premium gas. Last year's Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige trims all returned for 2020. The premium trim, which has a starting MSRP of $52,900, comes with LED exterior lights, 20-inch wheels, a 7-inch infotainment display, Bluetooth, leather and Alcantara seating, 12-way power seats, a 180-watt sound system, and keyless access and start. If you move up to the Premium Plus trim, the starting price is $56,900, and the Premium Plus trim tacks on navigation, an LCD instrument cluster, a panoramic sunroof, wireless phone charging, and a wireless phone signal booster, just to name a few. Last but not least, you have the Prestige trim, the top tier for the Audi SQ5 for 2020. The Prestige starts at $60,650. Now, it includes everything in the Premium, everything in the Premium Plus, and then it also includes power adjustable steering column, a Bang & Olufsen audio system, and a head-up display. With the rear seats up, the 2020 Audi SQ5 has 25.1 cubic feet of cargo space that's available. With the seats down and folded flat, as we can see here, that expands to 53.1 cubic feet. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Audi SQ5 crossover. This is a fast vehicle. It's got over 350 horsepower. It's got almost 400 pound-feet of torque. It's no joke. And, you know, the top tier trim, the Prestige, which we're going to build in price, has a starting price of $60,650. But before we actually get to the configurator and we spec out our Prestige, let's go over the colors. Let's look at the interior. Let's look at the exterior colors. Let's learn about the features. Let's do all of that, and then we will do our build and price. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at these exterior colors. We see the first color here is Azores green or something like that. They've got a brilliant black. I like it in black. Daytona gray. We've got a florid silver, a glacier white, which is also nice. There's an ibis white. Let's see, the glacier white and the ibis white, they're very close. Ibis white seems a little brighter than the glacier white, actually. Glacier white seems a little more silver. Okay, moving on anyway. We have the Matador red. We have a moonlight blue. And let's see, there's a Mythos black. So there's this Mythos black, and then there's a brilliant black. So brilliant black, Mythos black. Brilliant black does seem a little deeper. Brilliant black is definitely a little deeper than the Mythos black. Then we have this Navara blue, which is a nice color. I've seen some Audis every now and again in that color. And then we have a quantum gray. So a lot of exterior colors for the 2020 Audi SQ5. Which ones do you like? All right, let's move on. Let's check out the gallery. Let's check out the exterior photos. Let's check out the interior photos for the SQ5 for 2020. We can see down here they're going to throw us a little snippet of information. Like this particular image, they're letting us know that there's a distinctive single-frame grille for the Audi SQ5. So after we go through this gallery, we will then move on and check the features. So here they're just showing the shoulder lines. I'm not going to read every one of these. We're more or less just kind of checking it out. So LED tail lights, here I go reading it anyway. Here they're telling us about the power tailgate with hands-free release. Those cool LED headlights. The black optic package, those wheels are beautiful. I love those wheels. I think they're called blade wheels or something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Here's the 21-inch Audi Sport 5-spoke V design wheels. I don't really think they're that attractive. I like the fact that they're 21-inch wheels, but it kind of stops there. I don't really think they're that attractive. Wouldn't stop me from getting them because, like I said, I like the 21-inch wheel, but the black optic package might come with a 21-inch wheel, and I'd much prefer the black optic package, and we will probably get that. So here is a nice shot of the interior. The fit and finish inside of Audi is second to none as far as I'm concerned. They're letting us know about the 8.3-inch infotainment display. We're not really trying to read about these slides because we're going to go actually take a look at the features after this. So we're going to learn about the technology features, the safety features, performance features, all that kind of stuff. The multi-function steering wheel like they're showing us. If anything, it just looks really beautiful. Looks like a nice place to be. Nice chunky steering wheel, 3-zone climate control, digital rear display. Oh, check it out. Let me go back real quick. Look at the carbon fiber inlay right here. See where it says Quattro right there? That's all carbon fiber instead of wood right there. I think it's all carbon fiber down here by the shifter. That's very nice. I like that a lot. Here we got the leather wrapped gear shifter or gear selector they call it. It's a little short stubby selector, but it's kind of actually cool. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Here they're talking about their MMI Touch, which is how they control the infotainment screen up top there. But I'm over here looking at the carbon fiber and, you know, all the fit and finish around here. And the speaker grills on the door. And I see the push button start that's down there. So I'm kind of sort of paying attention to all of it. And it all looks good as far as I'm concerned. Let's move on. Here's a shot of the back side and the back seats. They're more or less really pointing out that panoramic roof, which they barely even show. Yeah, here we go. Available Carbon Atlas inlay. They call it Carbon Atlas. They don't call it carbon fiber for whatever reason. Here they're showing the sliding and split folding rear seats that are quilted. I love the diamond quilted seating. Before, back in the day, when I first started noticing that, you'd have to get a Bentley Arnage or a Mercedes S65 circa 2008 to have quilted leather seats. Now everybody seems to be doing it, but Audi is doing a wonderful job. Love these quilted seats. We already know about the versatile cargo space. We already know about that. If the seats are up, you got about 25.3 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row. If the third row seats are down like they are now, then you have 53.1 cubic feet of cargo space. Okay, here's our last photo here. They're letting us know about the available fine Napa leather seats with diamond stitching. They don't call it quilting. I guess they call it diamond stitching. Okay, so we've checked out the gallery. Now, let's move on. Let's check out the features. And really, they only have 3 categories of features, Audi. They've got technology features. Whoops. They have technology features, design features, and performance features. So here we are on the technology page. You can see the slider is kind of chunky, so there's not a whole bunch of information on this page. The first thing they want to tell us about, and it's really the coolest thing, is the Audi Virtual Cockpit, which obviously you can see is a fully digital 12.3-inch information display. Wow, right? Wow. I say this every time I do an Audi. This is not my first Audi that I've done, but they're gorgeous. I love this. This is just spectacular. But you know what? I just recently did a build and price review of the brand new, fully redesigned 2020 Hyundai Sonata, right? This is a sedan. It's not an SUV. But Hyundai has their own version of an Audi of the Audi Virtual Cockpit. And it doesn't look anything near like this, but they're trying. But as far as I'm concerned, the Audi Virtual Cockpit is the best version of turning your whole instrument cluster into a Google map and all of that. It's just super cool. I just love it. All right, let's move on to some other technology features for the 2020 Audi SQ5. Well, there's Audi smartphone interface, so we can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. That is a standard feature. You do not have to pay for this like some manufacturers will have you do. See, we already learned about this one from looking at the gallery. Here's that MMI all-in touch, right? This is an available upgrade. It has handwriting technology, so you can write your entry rather than selecting letters. I would probably rarely ever use that, but there you go. What do we got here? Here's Audi Connect. So what you can do with this is it's an intuitive system that gives you information like Google Maps, weather conditions. The SQ5 comes standard with Audi Connect Care, which is they give you a complimentary 6-month subscription to that. And yeah, they give you there's an in-vehicle 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. I don't really care about stuff like that, like the Wi-Fi hotspots, because, well, my particular cell phone has a hotspot. So if I had other devices I needed to tether, well, I can use my phone to tether. I don't have to pay a second subscription price on some other cell service when I have a cell service. That's the only thing I don't get about that. I'm not trying to take away from all manufacturers offering that, because they basically do. I just don't really get it. What I do get is this heads-up display. Now, I told you that I think Audi has the best virtual cockpit that we just saw a moment ago. Well, I think BMW has the best heads-up display in the business, but Audi's is no slouch. Mind you, it looks nice. If you watch this channel, you know I love digital speedometers and I love head-up display. If you don't know that, you see this little subscribe icon that's floating over here in the corner, in the bottom right corner? Go ahead and click that, my friend, and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. I'd also appreciate this Bang & Olufsen sound system. If I was getting this SQ5, I'd definitely have to get this available. Bang & Olufsen sound system, 19 speakers, 755 watt. Love it. Like it. Yeah, we got to get that. We're getting that on ours for sure. Okay, so driver assistance. So Audi has a suite of available. That means it's optional. It's not standard. Audi has a suite of available advanced driver assist technologies. Let's find out what they are. The first one is Audi Adaptive Cruise Control with Traffic Jam Assist and Active Lane Assist. I won't read every paragraph on these. We're just going to go through what the features are. If you want to stop and slow that down, just pause the video. Here's Audi Presense City. Right, it can help detect stationary vehicles and pedestrians at speed up to 52 miles an hour, and can even help stop the vehicle if you're going under 25 miles an hour, so you don't pop somebody. Good deal. Here's the Audi Side Assist with Audi Presense Rear. Other manufacturers call it blind spot. How about that? Rear spot, blind spot, or whatever they call that. They made it really sound really complicated. Here, one of my favorite features, Rear Cross Traffic Assist. Right, you're backing out. They've conveniently shown a really big van here because that happens all the time. You can't see some big old vans there, so you got to back your car out into you don't even know what. Could be another shopping cart coming there to totally pop your car, whatever. I love Rear Cross Traffic Alert, or in Audi's case, Rear Cross Traffic Assist. Here's a cool feature, Vehicle Exit Warning. So if you're getting out on the driver's side, right, you need to know if maybe there's passengers or vehicle approaching the, coming at the car, so you don't open your door into oncoming traffic. This is pretty cool. I like that. This prevents you from potentially getting killed by opening the door in front of oncoming traffic. So this is a really awesome safety feature. I'm surprised I don't see more manufacturers offering this. Okay, last but not least of these drive assist suite of technologies, they've got this park assist. So it's an available thing that can help identify parallel or perpendicular parking spots. The car can do the steering, but you need to do the brake, the throttle, and shift the gear from reverse to park and all that kind of stuff there. Okay, so we learned about the technology features. So here we are on the design features page. Well, we're not going to go over the gallery again, so don't worry about that. Let's move on. Down here, I see that they have the black optic package down here. Here's where the black optic package, and here it is. The black optic package comes with 20-inch wheels. And they call it the 5-arm. 5-arm rotor design. I love the wheels. Too bad they're not 21-inch wheels, but I like the black optic package. I don't even care. I like these wheels better than those other wheels. That's for sure. Okay, they've got this little spin around thing. Oh yeah, it does work. Okay, we could do this little virtual spin around of the SQ5. Now this one's got those little 21-inch wheels on there, and they do look better. Well, I guess there's a possibility we might not get the black optic package. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's move on. We kind of already know about this, but you know, here they're showing the 40-20-40 rear seat backs folded down, so we can see a little more about the versatility. I also see those rail guides in here, and those rail guides are really cool because you could like put a thing in there so that you have a spacing so all your groceries don't go sliding too far back. Just the rail system's really cool. So it was worth stopping to find out a little bit more about the flexible cargo capacity and the utility for our 2020 Audi SQ5. Let's move on to performance features. All right, so we know about this engine. It's potent. It's potent. 349 horsepower. It's got 349 horsepower. It's a 3-liter 6-cylinder engine. It does 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. What they don't tell us is it's got 369 pound-feet of torque, right? And it's got that 8-speed Tiptronic transmission. All-wheel drive is standard on the SQ5. Yeah, they even tell us about it. They even say Audi Quattro technology, right? And available. Wait, what? Oh, legendary Quattro all-wheel drive comes standard on the SQ5, but there's an available Quattro Sport rear differential. Okay, so it offers an even more dynamic driving experience. It says, for example, when you're accelerating or turning into a corner, it can direct the majority of the torque to the outside wheel, helping to propel the vehicle out of the corners. Okay, cool. Okay, and then over here we have the Audi Drive Select. So there's the 6 driver selectable modes to adjust the drive to your liking. So we can see that it's got quite a few. There's lift off-road, there's all-road, comfort, dynamic, individual. And this does things like adjust the steering, transmission, and throttle response. And it's as standard and vehicle ride height with the available S adaptive air suspension. So if you just have it as the regular trim, then it just adjusts the steering, transmission, and throttle response. If you have the adaptive air suspension, then it can also adjust the vehicle height, maybe even lowering it if you're doing a more sporty setting. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Everybody's kind of doing that, but that doesn't take away from it. It's cool stuff. Okay, over here they're talking about what? They're talking about the dynamic steering. It's an available thing. I don't know what it does. It changes the steering ratio that can help improve straight line stability and all that. So I guess it makes steering easier when it needs to be. I don't really know. But dynamic steering, we're not getting it. I'll tell you that much right now. Just give me old school steering. That works for me. We got lightweight suspension. We already know about the available S adaptive air suspension and all that. That's pretty cool. Now, what's this S Sport package? It includes a sport-tuned adaptive air suspension. Okay, there it is. Additionally, the Quattro rear sport differential. Okay, so that gives you the extra sporty bits. The S Sport package. We'll see how much that costs. Matter of fact, you know what? We're ready to actually go check out the build. Do the build and price. Let's go do the build and price. See how much all this stuff costs right now. Okay, so here we are on our page. We need to select the Prestige trim, right? Like I said, that starts at $60,650. We got the Bang & Olufsen. We got the adaptive cruise control, Audi Park steering assist, the head-up display. Yeah, power tilt and telescoping, adjustable steering column with memory. All right, let's move on. We're going to go ahead and hit this continue button and see where that takes us. All right, it takes us over here. So we can choose our color. You know what? I'm going to do something fun. I kind of like that green. Let's do that green. We're going to do the green. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I had a moment of craziness there. We're not doing that green. What are you talking about? That's called, what's that called? Azores Green Metallic. Nay. Nay. We're not doing that. Let's do that Ibis White. We're going to do the Ibis White. Let's go ahead and do the Ibis White. Let's do the Ibis White. It's a no-cost color option. As far as wheels are concerned, here's the deal. Are we going to do the black optic package for $600? Or are we just going to do those upgraded wheels? I think we're just going to do the upgraded wheels. We're going to do the 21-inch wheels. Why? Not because I'm crazy about the design. I just rather have the bigger wheel and tire package. We don't want the black optic package because that's going to move us back down to the smaller wheel and tire. So we're not doing that. Let's move on. We're over here at the seats. You only get one version of seats, so there you go. Makes it real easy to figure that out. Now, as far as material, what's the seats here? Seats with black with rock gray stitching, or we can have rotor gray with anthracite stitching. Nay, we're going to go with the black with rock gray stitching. This is Alcantara and leather seats. I wish you could. Oh, you can. You can do the full leather. For $1,000, we can go fine Napa leather seats. Well, you know what? We're going to do that with contrast diamond stitching. We're going to go with the black. We're going to go with the all the way black leather. There we go. That looks way, way, way better. What's the warm weather package? It doesn't tell us anything. I don't think we want the warm weather package because it looks like the seat looks cloth or something like that. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that. And they don't give us an information button like that so we can click on it to find out more. So we're not going to mess with it. Decorative inlay, you already know I want the Carbon Atlas. We're going Carbon Atlas on that. All right, so that was the interior specs. Let's move on to packages and options. No, we're not doing the black optic. That S Sport package gives us red brake calipers. So there's an easy way to know if there's a super high optioned SQ5 running on the road. If you see one with red brake calipers, you know it's the sporty stuff, extra sporty stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this package. I don't know how much it is because they don't tell us the price. I want to get the cold weather package for sure. Definitely. Do we want to delete the panoramic roof? Nah. Okay, there's the warm weather package. That gives you Milano leather seats. Well, good thing I didn't do that. Manual side rear window shades. I don't want the Milano leather. I mean, it's fine, but I like the diamond stitch thing, even though they don't call it that. Give me the rear side airbags. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we have the fine Napa seats. Audi dynamic steering, no. Audi Care, that's like prepaid maintenance. We don't get into talking about that stuff on the channel. Let's move on to accessories. What accessories are there? It's a drop-down menu. Audi Beam Quattro. Well, what is that all about? Oh, where the door throws out a thing. You could either do the Quattro or you could do the rings. I like the rings. The rings are cool. Audi rings. There we are. Boom. $200. Transport, that's all carriers and junk. We don't need that stuff. Comfort and protection. All weather floor mats. Front and rear. Wow, they got nickel and diamonds. Just put it in the package. There you go. Luggage compartment. Yep, we need that. Interior cargo box. Nay. Splash guards. Yeah, give us those bad boys. Protect the paint on this expensive car. Other than that, you know what? I think we're good. Yeah, we are. Here we are. Here's our Audi SQ5. What do we come down for price? $69,000, 16. So just under $70,000 for our 2020 Audi SQ5 Prestige S. Right? S. Because we've got the extra performance stuff in there. So we got a Prestige S. It's nice. Let's go through these slides real fast. Yeah, buddy. I think it looks good. Looks pretty. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Love the Carbon Atlas. Beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful car. All right, hey, you know what? I think we've done it. We learned all about the 2020 Audi SQ5. We built and priced one. It's just under $70,000 for the big boy. Fully loaded. There it is. I like it in Ibis White. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.